Alrighty, folks, welcome back to Personal Picks. We're back with some more Phoenix Wright in Spiritual Justice.
We're gonna start episode 3, The Wright of Tournament. This is my favorite chapter in the game.
Okay.
Oh, so you went through the other...
We finished the magical turnabout.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, fun fact, you know that TMZ a-hole?
Mm-hmm.
He was the magician that got canceled from the Grimari group.
The sad part is...
Wakey 201. Got some more questions.
Wait.
Sound the alarm! Prisoner 201's escaped!
Well, you know, with Dad's back on the streets, things will be on the up and up for us.
Keep your voice down. You want that rebel hunter to find us or something?
Come on, we're small fries compared to... Huh?
Now, that's just rude. What did she ever do to you? For some reason, the thing wasn't loading properly. May 9th, 3:30 p.m. Temple. Ah, another fine day in the Kingdom of Wright. It's so peaceful here. I can't believe it's been 2 weeks already. But this place is really starting to grow on me. Still. It sure was a rough start. Now, to do what I came here to do, to see Maya. Her long ascetic training is finally coming to an end. But before it does, she said something about one last rite she has to perform today. That's, what's his name?
Mr. Wright! Happy Rocky!
Hey, Alfie. Happy Rocky.
Oh, you've mastered the traditional greeting of Karine!
I don't know about that, but I guess all that practicing is paying off.
Have you gotten used to life at the temple?
I'm grateful they're letting me stay here, but the mornings start a little too early for me.
Well, I guess morning prayers do begin at dawn. After all, you can never pray too much. Daily devotion is very important here in Karine.
Hats off to you guys. I don't know how you do it.
Today's a special day, full of even more prayer than usual. There's nothing better in this world than being able to pray to your heart's content.
I can think of a few things. Oh,
Like having a morning cup of coffee.
so what makes today so special anyway?
You mean you don't know? Today's the purification rite. It's only performed once a year.
That's what Maya must have been talking about on the phone yesterday. I wonder what her role in it is. So what exactly is Maya going to be doing during this purification rite?
What? She didn't tell you? She's playing the role of Lady Kira. It's only the most important part of the entire rite. It's unprecedented to have a foreigner play in such a key role.
Wow, that's really something.
It really is. Helping out such an amazing person has been the greatest honor of this humble tour guide's life.
So who is this Lady Kira you mentioned?
Allow me to explain. Once upon a time, hundreds of years ago, there lived a female warrior who fought valiantly.
Let me stop you right there.
Is something wrong?
No, it's just, I get the feeling I'm in for a really long story.
Yeah, I'd say it normally takes around 2 hours to tell.
Whew, dodged a bullet there.
Oh, right, you're supposed to finally see Miss Maya today. The story can wait then. In the meantime, you can read up on the rite with this.
An English guidebook? Where did you dig this up?
I found it just lying there in the temple library. I figured nobody's using it, so I borrowed it.
This book belongs to Maya. See, that's her name on the back. Guess there's no harm in keeping this for a while then. Night Sky Court record.
Why can't I scroll up?
That's
Cuts off the damn thing.
It's the dialogue. It's the diagrams that are the problem.
High priest, staging area, priestess. Oh, the positioning is going to be important, isn't it?
Probably.
Purification Rite is a three-part ceremony held when the moon is directly over the summit of Mount Pony Pony. Begins with the transformation rite. The high priest reads scripture while a priestess dons the robes of Lady Kira, which have been purified with incense. Next is the rite of water, in which the priestess enters the spring dressed as Lady Kira, and the high priest purifies both Lady Kira and her dagger. Ah, I see where this is going. The ceremony ends with the rite of fire, in which the priestess circles the sacred flames to purify her soul. The two then devote themselves to prayer until the rite comes to a close 2 days later at noontime. So basically, the whole thing's a fancy way for Lady Kira to take a bath once a year. It must be nice for her.
Why do I feel like that's a note left by Maya?
Sounds about right. So, I'm calling it now. During this rite, where nobody's able to see it, dude's gonna get stabbed by the knife.
Only one way to find out, I guess.
Miss Maya should be already at the site where the rite is to take place. Let's go to the Plaza of Devotion.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I wonder if Maya's matured any since I last saw her.
It's on a mountaintop, so it might get a little cold, though.
I think I can handle it.
I mean, considering he fell and literally just got a sniffle. Okay.
Imagine if Nintendo Power comes back and that's the first thing we see. I'd buy it.
There have been a lot more tourists this year than last.
Then your tour guide business must be booming.
It is! But I have more important things to do right now, namely helping you, Mr. Wright.
I think I'll tip him a little extra. You want a tip? Don't wear so much cologne.
Let's head over to where the purification rite will be held.
What sort of rite is it?
We'd wind up missing a whole day of the rite if I were to explain it.
In that case, I think I'll just go see it for myself. Hey, what better way to learn about it than to see it for yourself? Man. I should offer a prayer now and then, since they're letting me stay here. Let's see. May there be a slightly softer futon tonight. And may tomorrow's breakfast be a little bigger.
Wow, I'm impressed by your prayerful heart. Prayer is the heart of Qur'anism, after all. May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon you.
Oh, thanks. Now I feel kind of bad.
Slap the Fae. It's a phoenix rite.
Boo. Boo.
Also, what's with the hickey?
It's not. It's...
Oh, sorry.
What, do you think I just piss myself on the regular? Because I do.
Streamers.
Wait, why are we there?
I get it.
Nothing particularly interesting here. Nothing unusual here.
Mirror.
This is a really gorgeous spring.
You have an excellent eye for beauty, sir. This is the Guiding Waters, the centerpiece of our temple tour. It's a sacred pathway for people's Natama, so don't ever wade into it.
Why? What would happen if I did?
I don't even think we should be talking about this. Just don't go in it, okay?
What's the worst that could happen? But we're okay for now, right? As long as we stay out of the water?
Yeah.
What are those buildings over there?
Those are training halls. Monks continually undergo rigorous training there, day in, day out. You could try it out for a day if you'd like. They do really interesting stuff, like meditating while standing on their heads.
That's really okay, Albie. Thanks.
Mountain, no. No mountain.
No.
What? Explore!
You're done. So move on.
Explore!
Explored everything here. Move on. Let it go and move on.
Present! Actually, I'm kind of curious. Oh,
Sorry, but no.
sorry. I'm not gonna read things that are one of those throwaway
They're
lines.
just generic.
Yeah. Hadla!
Plaza of Devotion.
Am I gonna need to whirlwind sprint through that doorway?
Maybe, I don't know. May 9th, Plaza of Devotion. Oh, cold. The air itself is made of ice. Look at all these people.
Well, this is the day we come up to offer prayers to Lady Kira, the protector of our land. It's amazing to see how devoted everyone is.
Devoted. Right. But couldn't they just as easily do all this praying someplace warmer?
This, too, is a part of our religious training. It helps us build strength of spirit and willpower. Further up at the end of those stairs is the inner sanctum.
Only a select few get to visit that place. Nobody goes in or out once the doors are closed.
Oh, jeez, not again.
I see. Everyone I've met so far seems deeply religious.
Of course we are! After all, Kurine is known as the land of prayer. It's said that we Kurinese spend an average of 15 hours a day in prayer.
What? 15?
From the moment we wake to the moment we fall asleep, our hearts are always in prayer. You see all the square flags around here? They're known as prayer flags. They contain the prayers of our people.
Oh, he's talking about those colorful strips of cloth. There's something written on each one.
Such piety is the glory of our people, and...
I'm afraid that story's gonna have to wait for another time, Albie. Maya should be here any minute now.
Oh yeah, you're right. I can't wait to see Miss Maya again.
Maya? Pardon me, O noble traveler.
How do you fare, Mr. Wright? It's been many a day.
Oh my gosh, her voice is...
Doge.
And, who might you be?
Hi, Maya.
Maya?
You look.
She older.
She looks a lot. She's honestly in her as she's grown. She's looking a lot similar to Mia.
Yeah. Yeah, her sister.
Yeah.
Miss Maya, Haparaki.
Happy Iraqi, and you, Mr. Wright. May the Holy Mother guide you on your journey. Oh, thanks. Long time no see, Nick. Well, did I surprise you with my act? Yeah, you can say that again. This is Maya Fey. She's a spirit medium from Kurain Village back home. She was also my assistant for quite some time. But that was many years ago. Her ability to channel spirits saved me more times than I can count. I sure miss those days. It was a ton of fun being the real boss of Wright. Now she's here, training to be the leader of Kurain Village and the master of her craft. Apparently, to become the master of the Kurain channeling technique, you have to train here in Kurain, since this is where the technique originated. Didn't I sound just like a pious nun when you saw me just now? Too bad that's about all I learned from all the training I did. You haven't changed a bit, Maya. Huh? And what's that supposed to mean? She may look a lot more mature on the outside, but inside she's the same old Maya.
Okay, that stance right there is her sister, because she's never taken that stance before.
Yeah, it's
That's
very,
her sister's stance.
very similar. It's not quite the same, but close enough.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of glad for that. Might as well talk to her.
Present!
Hey, that's mine! Well, it was just sitting there in the temple's library, so Albie sort of checked it out for me. Hope it comes in handy then. Oh, and by the way, the Maya Library of Guidebooks has a $2 a day donation policy. I guess Albie's entrepreneurial spirit is contagious.
Hiya!
Attorney's badge! Oh, hey! Congrats on getting your badge back, Nick. Thanks, bud. Now you can go back to the life of bold-facedly bluffing the day away every day. That's not exactly why I returned to the courtroom, you know. But you're right, I totally do that.
Door!
What a magnificent gate. You can tell it leads to someplace sacred like the Inner Sanctum. Sadly, only holy people are allowed through there. And here I am, hoping to show you just how amazing I've become during the Wright today. All of that spiritual power I built up during my training is going to rush out like a raging river. Yeah, just try not to overdo it, okay? Yeah, what would it say? With all the strength of a raging fire, with all the force of a great typhoon? Albie said these are called prayer flags, and the prayers written on them are carried throughout the kingdom by the wind. Now, if I were to pray for something, it would be for me to not get dragged into anyone's trouble while I'm already have been.
Phoenix.
Wow, no one's moved a muscle.
Those people stay in position and pray for 2 days straight, Mr. Wright.
2 days straight? Glad I'm not them, and that I get to be Lady Kira. Maya, don't be rude. You just hang in there, Nick. It's only 2 days. I don't recall signing up for this part of the tour. You know what they say, when in Rome. Now I understand the saying. There's no place like home. I knew I should have stayed home today.
Hey, you're not Arnold. Get out of here.
What?
New?
I was promised a normal field trip.
Nothing. Okay. Yeah.
I heard what happened, Nick. You ended up in court almost as soon as you got off the plane, huh? Yeah, well, it's kind of awesome.
I was the accused. But you should have seen Mr. Wright in action. He was amazing.
I bet it was another one of your famous seat-of-your-pants come from behind wins, huh?
Well, I was almost found guilty any number of times.
Okay, so it wasn't my finest hour, so sue me.
And I'll fight you.
And I'll fight it. You haven't changed a bit either, Nick. Ouch, it definitely stings more when it's coming from her. So I guess you finished the bulk of your training to become a master, right? Oh, you mean the special meditation course for increasing spiritual power? Yep, my SP increased by 5. I've completed the full 2 years. I can finally go home once I perform the purification rite today. Actually, I was wondering why they're having a foreigner conduct one of their sacred rites.
Well, technically, she's not a foreigner.
Wait, she is, but she isn't.
She's a foreigner with the abilities of the locals.
Well, yes, but actually no. Well, the High Priest's wife usually conducts it each year. But with her baby on the way, it's just more than she can handle. So the High Priest practically begged me to stand in for her this year. Well, you may not know all of their customs, but with your training, I'm sure you'll do great. You bet. Just you watch, Nick. I'm going to be the best Lady Kira guardian deity ever. I'd better throw in a few prayers for things to not end in a flaming disaster then.
Foreshadowing.
So about that guardian deity you'll be portraying today.
And everything goes silent.
What exactly are we talking about here? Well, first of all, Lady Kira isn't really a deity in a way we think of them back home.
Angry.
She's a real person who fought to establish the kingdom of Khura'in a long, long time ago. Oh, so she actually existed? And now the kingdom's people worship her as a guardian deity. They believe she appears to protect the kingdom whenever it's in danger. Cloaked in a sacred robe, she's a champion of justice who defeats the kingdom's enemies. That sounds like something you'd be into. I know, right? Who wouldn't want to be a kick-butt warrior who takes on evil with a wicked dagger?
I am suddenly reminded of the Lady of the Water.
Kinda, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it. I guess in this case, whenever Lady Kira's on the scene, you never see her coming. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doo-doo. Well, I mean, she's running around with a knife.
You do know what I was talking about.
Yeah, Avatar.
Yeah, okay.
What
Right.
you got there?
Whatever floats your boat. Still, Lady Kira must really be a popular deity if all these people are here for her. Yup, but there's more to it than just her popularity this year. There's more? But wait, there's more. So why is this rite attracting such a large crowd this year? Because there's been actual sightings, you know, of the real deal.
Allow me to explain. A mysterious figure clad in Lady Kira's robes appeared, just like in the legends. And she began capturing members of the Defiant Dragons right and left.
You're kidding, right?
They say it's only a matter of time till she gets their leader, the revolutionary Dirk, too.
So Lady Kira's a rebel hunter now, huh? It's a bit hard to swallow, though. I mean, even if they are trying to disrupt the peace, I doubt the actions of a band of rebels can bring a legendary figure back to life. I didn't believe it at first either. But there's a real picture of her on the front page of today's newspaper. Sightings of her go back about 2 years. But this is the first actual picture of her to ever be taken. Can't believe someone was able to actually capture on film. Parker, bring me images of Lady Kira! But couldn't this be just some Lady Kira fan? You know, like you, Maya? I mean, you mean like a cosplayer? Those rebels are no joke. They're trained in hand-to-hand combat stuff. You think some regular cosplayer could take on people like that dressed in costume alone? You'd be surprised! Do I need to bring up the "you'll never see them coming" thing again? They literally pulled their abilities out of thin air. That's why she has to be the real deal. It gives me chills just thinking about it. I bet Lady Kira's spirit possessed the sacred robe or something. Spirit possessing a piece of clothing. Maybe you should cut back on all those action superhero shows, Maya. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're just jealous that I'm still young at heart.
Oh no, she's doing the pouty face.
You never truly grow up. I've got a real office to run now, so I've got to keep it real, right? I don't know who you're talking about, but that's definitely not me. You've really lost your edge since I last saw you. Those spikes of yours have grown really dull, and there's even one that's drooping. Can we leave my hair out of this?
Oh no, his hair is going flaccid.
Mac.
just like you see the strand of hair.
That was my first try at banana bread, but it's gluten-free.
I liked it too. Yeah, you can see the one spike.
Yeah.
like slime whistle. Anyway, I swear that the Lady Kira people have been spotting is the real deal. Besides, it's just so much more fun to believe it's true, you know. I can't believe you really buy all that. Though, I wonder who's under that robe.
Well, Mr. Wright, she's the talk of the town. She even gave me this great new food idea. It's gonna be like a soul bun, but based on Lady Kira. I'm calling it the Kira bun.
Talk about a Kira business strategy.
Akira!
Come on, Maya. Just admit it's you running around dressed as Lady Kira already.
Let me guess.
I guess the jig is up.
What? Is it really true, Miss Maya?
Indeed, it is I, Lady Kira. After hundreds of years, I've returned in this lovely young lady's body.
What?
Back home.
Oh, only a minion of the Defiant Dragons could see through my disguise. Now feel my wrath, foul lawyer. Hi-ya!
Mr. Wright!
Just kidding. I mean, come on. I may be dressing up as Lady Kira for the right today, but there's no way I could even ever beat up one of those rebel types. I don't know. That was a pretty solid left hook she just threw.
Oh, you were just trying to be funny. You really had me going there for a second.
No one can be that naive, right? He's
Mm.
like, first of all, he's 8. Cut him some slack.
Yeah.
I think he's 8. Well, I hope you enjoy playing superhero at the right today. Oh, when you put it that way, I'm even more hyped about it now than I was already. Jangle. Oh, I hear the sound of the High Priest's footsteps. I'd better get going.
Into the jingle jangle sound. Oh yeah. There's money.
His footsteps? During the rite, he wears these really big bells on his ankles. That way I know he's coming. Pretty handy, right? Well, see you later. I doubt they're actually meant to be a stop-slacking warning system for you, Maya.
Miss Maya's always so bright and cheerful.
Yeah, I'm glad to see she hasn't changed. As in, at all. I wonder if this means her training's all been all for naught. I hope not.
Ah, it's Acolyte Zealot.
Acolyte Zealot?
But look, he's the one praying in the red and saffron robe. He's a disciple of the High Priest, Abbot Imi, and lives and trains at his house. See how he prays in the cold without moving a muscle?
Yeah, I could never do that.
It's Abbot Imi. Wait. A bot in me?
I think it's supposed to be a play on the term lobotomy.
Okay. That's worse!
Yeah, that's definitely worse. I'd rather the robot.
The purification rite is about to begin.
I don't know. I feel like the term a bot in me could be taken in a number of ways. So that's the sacred robe Maya will be wearing during the rite. Looks almost
The Phoenix
exactly
rite?
like what that figure in the newspaper photo was wearing. Whoever it is must have worked really hard to copy it.
Sorry, I'm distracted by the monk that literally looks like he could fire a shot of yoga fire.
Yeah, right? Yoga fire! No, he'd be wearing less. If
Yeah, I
it was
know.
Tulsa.
I know. And he would be darker skinned.
A dangerous pastime.
Please, sir, it's not a good idea to stare like that. You could be struck blind.
Just give me a few more seconds. I mean, this isn't something you see every day. Oh, those bells on the High Priest's ankles. They're a lot bigger than I thought they'd be.
Mr. Wright, it's time to enter the prayer post like everyone else. Those who don't will suffer the wrath of the Holy Mother.
Okay, let's see. First I kneel down and cross my ankles, and then I bow forward. Ah! Great! Now all I can see is the ground, and my back is killing me.
You really should have trained for this, sir.
Wait a second. How long are we supposed to stay like this, Albie?
2 days. The rite requires that we stay like this until the day after tomorrow.
That's 2 whole days. I don't feel so...
Mr. Wright, are you okay, sir? Somebody help! Right, Mr. Wright, please, you gotta get up.
Ouch. I'm aching. Albie? Where are we?
The High Priest's house at the foot of the Plaza of Devotion.
I guess I passed out from that back pain. They must have carried me all the way here.
Something terrible's happened. It's Miss Maya. She's... Oh, just follow me to the Plaza of Devotion.
Something must have happened while I was passed out.
Miss Maya, she's been arrested.
What? I've only seen her for 5 minutes, and she's already getting into trouble again. Oh, this girl. May 10th, 8 a.m. Plaza of Devotion.
A second.
Action. Where's Maya?
Just take it easy, all right?
But I'm telling you, I haven't done anything wrong.
You can talk all you want back at the station.
Let me go. Maya. Nick, I didn't kill him. I swear I didn't.
Quiet, you. Come along peacefully or suffer the consequences.
Oh, quiet, you. Wait a sec. What on earth is going on?
I don't know who you are, but if you don't get out of my way...
Hey, back off, officer. You
Okay.
want to be Emma or you want me to be... Oh, okay. Alright, I can be... actually, one of us should be Maya, one of us should be Emma. You be Maya, I'll be Emma. Emma? Emma Sky? What's she doing in Kurine? I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright, but we're placing Maya under arrest. Alright, take her down to the station, but with respect. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Delete my internet history! So what are you doing in Kurine, huh? It's a long story. Anyway, what are you doing in Kurine, Mr. Wright? Same here. It's a long story, but we can get caught up later. Now, I need to know what happened. Maya's, well, under arrest for the murder of the High Priest. Wait, the High Priest was murdered?
Batch.
Congrats on your return to the legal world. I wanted to congratulate you sooner, but I never had the chance. Thanks, and congratulations to you too on becoming a forensic investigator. Thanks. Oh, I know. Let's celebrate by dusting your attorney's badge for fingerprints. Or how about we do a luminol test on it? I think I'll pass on both, but thanks.
Why? You have something to hide.
Why would I bleed on my badge?
Who said I was talking about blood?
That's what luminol test is for. Unless it's used... Is it used for other stuff?
I
thought luminol was for blood specifically.
I believe it handles bodily fluids in general.
Oh. Huh. What, you think I piss on my badge? I don't know what you do with your badge, sir, but what are you implying?
The only reason why I'm making this joke is because the internet has made this joke.
Of course the internet has made this joke. I'm trying to avert my eyes from everything else.
I know.
What? I can piss and shit on my badge if I want.
No.
That's generic.
Generic. See me recall it from later.
That's referencing a case we technically haven't played yet.
All right, the one that we skipped ahead from.
The one that we will double back to.
Yeah, let's just do this. No, okay. Fine. And I can't examine more. Wait, I can examine more. What?
I don't think it's gonna change anything. Acolyte Zealot is really in the zone. Oh, you mean that monk who's been living at the victim's home? Yeah, he hasn't moved a muscle, even though his teacher has been murdered. I guess he's so deep in prayer he's not aware of what's going on around him.
Okay, that's still a check mark, but the door changed.
That's a befitting gate for the path to the inner sanctum. It's apparently considered a sacred object to the people of Kurine. I wasn't even allowed to dust it for prints. So even applying a little fingerprint dust to it would be sacrilegious, huh? I guess so. But I applied some luminol on it instead when no one was looking. Sounds like an invitation for the Holy Mother to strike you down, Emma. Jokes on them. Jokes on them, I'm atheist. Wow, even with the murder, all these people are still here praying. They're so into it, they wouldn't notice anything you did to them. You mean like taking their fingerprints? Huh? Oh, who would ever do something like that? Emma, you did it.
I'm glad I double-checked, because that was funny.
Yeah, that's why I like Emma so much. She's such a character. And now that she's not a grump like she was in Apollo, she actually has a lot more character.
Hey, I'm Grump.
I'm not so grump.
Anyway,
What happened, Emma? Please, tell me everything you can.
so he's Phoenix Wright, not all right. Okay.
No, he's not. He's really not. Well, basically, there was a murder during the rite as it was being performed last night. The victim was Trustin Me, the high priest who was presiding over the rites.
That's one letter off from being thrust in me.
Trust in me. Oh, trust in me. Wait, hold on. Last night? You mean to tell me an entire day's passed since the purification rite?
That's right, sir. You passed out for a whole day from your back pain.
I never knew my back started taking time, Mom. You better take better care of it.
Dude, you're only like, what, 35?
He's 35. What? He's busy carrying the weight of everyone's innocence on his
Like,
shoulders.
even my back isn't that bad, and I'm only 4 years older.
Yeah.
I'm going to
3
assume.
years.
I'm going to assume it's due to the fact that he got hit by a car, hit a street lamp, and just walked it off with a sprained ankle.
And also, you know, fell down a gorge and lived.
That too.
This man is more accident prone than Maya.
Uh,
The murder took place at the inner sanctum where the rite was being held. The inner sanctum?
up, way up. Also, that
Bird!
that bird's kinda.
Scraw! I'm two-dimensional! Scraw!
Yeah, that's that flickering effect they're doing doesn't make it look better.
It's fine.
No, it's
That's
clearly
an
the heat of the
albatross.
sun making you
Oh,
wibbly wobbly.
It's the place where the spirit of Lady Kira is enshrined. It's through that gate over there and up the top of the mountain stairs just beyond.
Oh, so that's why everyone is offering their prayers in that direction.
Abbot Imi and Miss Maya went up to the inner sanctum to begin the rite. Just after they finished the prayer you fainted in the middle of.
So, who do you think killed the high priest? Fortunately, Maya is our sole suspect right now. During the rite, the inner sanctum was off limits to the general public. So then, only the high priest and Maya could have been there when the murder occurred.
Maya and any soul that decided to inhabit her body.
Right. Plus, the inner sanctum is on the side of a very steep mountain. The only way up there is the stairway that starts here at the Plaza of Devotion.
Or, you know, parachuting.
So that's why she's been arrested. Also, the crime scene was only discovered after Maya came down alone. She's the one who told the worshippers in the plaza that the high priest was dead. And she made a police statement to that effect. So she was the first one to discover the body? Well, that definitely doesn't help. That makes it even less likely that someone else was there at the crime scene.
Mr. Wright, sir, are you going to defend Miss Maya?
Yes, of course. There's no way she killed anyone.
Yeah, I don't believe it either. She's been framed. But this is really something else, huh, Mr. Wright? I mean, who'd have thought you'd have to take on that horrible court again?
It's not so bad. I think it's not so bad. I actually prefer this judge. He's not as much of an idiot as ours.
It's not so bad. I can take this court.
Yeah, tell me about it. I never thought I'd have to go through another trial, where the divination seance determines all and defense lawyers are unwelcome. I think you're a little more welcome now, because the people are like, oh, it's the legendary one. So what brings you here? Huh? Back in the US, I was working a case with an international prosecutor from Kurai. He told me this was where I could see the latest techniques in international forensic science. I can't believe I fell for it. I mean, just look at this place. It's like we've gone back in time. Yeah, I can't say I've been impressed with the police work I've seen so far. Still, he said he takes on cases from around the world. So maybe next time he'll have one in a major city soon. Sounds like this prosecutor has taken a liking to him. After all, it's not every day a prosecutor takes a detective with them overseas. I wonder, he's calm and kind and almost always has a smile on his face. But it's hard to tell what he's really thinking.
Keep a smile on your face, and nobody else will figure out what you're thinking. I can.
This international prosecutor, is he the one who handled Trucy's case? Yes, he is. I take it he'll be the prosecutor on this one, too. Yes, Prosecutor Sadmati's already been assigned.
Prosecutor Sadmati? Polkunka!
Albie, language. You know him, Albie?
Of course, everyone in Khura'in does. He's a highly revered individual, both as a prosecutor and a monk. If you go up against Prosecutor Sadmati, you'll incur the Holy Mother's wrath.
But it's my job to, as a lawyer.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Just great. A prosecutor who's also a revered monk in a deeply religious country? This trial's shaping up to be even more uniquely Kiranese than the last one. I'm not sure I should be saying this, but he's a formidable opponent. Yeah, I heard Apollo had a really tough time. So I'd better give it everything I've got. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. They treat lawyers like criminals here. Come to think of it, Prosecutor Sadmati mentioned something to that effect. I'm not sure how much it can help, but I'll do what I can. Are you sure you aren't going to get in trouble for helping the enemy? Well, he did come down on me pretty hard when I tried to help Trucy in that last trial. Let's just say I'll help where I can. Thanks. Just don't go getting yourself into trouble on that account, okay? Prosecutor Sadmati seems pretty strict. So first things first, let's start with this. Autopsy report. Hot off the press, it's the High Priest's autopsy report. Terust's autopsy. Cause of death was blood loss from an abdominal wound delivered by a bladed weapon. The victim bled to death from a deep stab wound to the abdomen. The murder weapon was believed to be Lady Kira's Warbat's dagger.
Warbot dagger. Warbot.
Oh no. The next arc for Spy X Family has been revealed. It's the divorce arc.
Really?
Yes. Everybody's just like, what the hell's going on? Whoa, I'm actually kind of excited to see.
Warbot dagger, right? What is that?
I don't think that's really referencing anything, but we'll see. It's used during the Wright, however, the dagger has yet to be found. Lady Kira's dagger, huh? I think Maya mentioned something about a dagger. Who would want to be a kick-butt warrior?
I thought I was doing it. You said pick one.
Pick one!
Who wouldn't want to be a kick-butt warrior who takes on evil with a wicked dagger?
Sorry. Alright, force that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever boats your float. And isn't that rebel hunter posing as Lady Kira also armed with a dagger?
The term warbot is derived from warbird.
That's what I thought, okay.
Of course. Hers must be a replica, right? Would it be okay for me to go take a look at the crime scene memo? The police have already wrapped up their investigation. but the location itself is off limits to the general public, so I'm not sure. Emma, please, I'm begging you. Just like the police, I need access if I'm to mount a viable defense. All right, then. Leave it to me. I'll explain the situation to Prosecutor Maddie and the police later. Thanks, Emma. You have quite a climb ahead of you, so be sure to watch your step. Wait, you're not going with me? Oh no, I'm not climbing up there again. No way. Is it really that bad? I wonder if my back can handle it.
You get to go to the inner sanctum? Oh, you're so lucky, Mr. Wright.
Why don't you join me, Albie?
That's crazy talk, sir. If a commoner like myself were to set foot in there, I'd surely be cursed for all eternity.
Because the inner sanctum is off limits for you, huh? Oh well, guess I'll just have to face all this by my lonesome. By the way, what about all the people still praying here? Aren't they going to go home? The customs of this rite required that they not move from this spot until tomorrow afternoon. It doesn't faze them to have police knowing about. Some of them are even off-duty cops. Wow, I guess this is what it's like to live in a deeply religious society, huh?
Oh, wrong one. Yeah.
The victim's name was Tarustin. He bled to death from a stab wound in the abdomen. And the killer? At the moment, our only suspect is the person who was with the victim at the time. In other words, Maya. So, inner sanctum, that's what they were implying. Why don't we go there first? Oh, great, she's here.
Ugh.
Oh, if my voice was bad enough already. Oh, it's really high up and really, really cold. What did I do to deserve this?
I'll take care of
A
it.
lot of
Don't worry
things.
about it.
At least I made it. I'd better get started while I still feel my fingers. Who's that? Kinda looks like... Oh, no.
Can I move further in here, or...?
No, you have to examine.
Okay. Yeah.
I should probably at least say hi to her before I start my investigation. Not that I want to, but... Excuse me, can I borrow some money?
Really?
Yes, you have to. Excuse me?
It's you! Do you even know where you are? Barbed head?
Of course I do. May I ask why you're here, Your Benevolence?
I came to pray for the High Priest's soul. But what are you doing here? This is one of the most sacred spots in Karayanism. Unscrupulous lawyers such as you have no business being here.
But I'm not unscrupulous.
Quiet! You dared to find fault with my insights at every turn the other day.
She's still sore about that trial? Well, yeah. It's the only time in...
Why do you keep looking away?
I was thinking about investigating the crime scene.
Well, you can do so later. You are speaking with me right now.
As you wish, Princess. I guess the investigation will have to wait until she's done talking at me.
You like the way you phrase it. It's like, not talking with me, talking at me.
I'm surprised you didn't do the, well, excuse me, Princess.
Low-hanging fruit.
Yeah. As you know, Your Benevolence, a murder has occurred, and I need to investigate.
But we know who the killer is. We know the killer is one of your own.
In my country, suspects are innocent until proven guilty. Plus, she is a serious student of spirit channeling who came here to study. So, can't you at least give her a chance to explain what happened?
All practitioners... I just died on the spot there. Oh my goodness. All practitioners from overseas are big, phony balonies. And her wish to train in the homeland of spirit channeling is but a bid for prestige.
Seems like nothing I say will convince her otherwise, thanks to that last trial. Tweedledum and Tweedledee really did a number on her impression of foreigners. As the defense attorney on this case, I really need to investigate this crime scene, and I need to do it now.
There's gonna be like 3 of these where he's just constantly trying to get past her, and she's just being that guy, that person.
I've even been authorized by the police, so...
What's this? You intend to make a mockery of our Sacred Hall of Justice once more?
No, I simply want to defend my client.
Which means you have come to forge evidence, then. I knew all lawyers were criminals. I must now redouble my vigilance.
Ouch, that's unfair. Who taught you to demonize a whole group of people anyway?
My mother and father. Do you have an issue with their parental guidance?
No.
Yes.
No, I would never dare criticize the royal couple. I still can't imagine what the lawyers here must have done to garner such hatred.
Oh ho! I just had the most wonderful idea, Barbed.
Why do I have that glint in her eye?
The most wonderful idea.
So, what's this most wonderful idea of yours?
If you are to investigate this murder, then I shall oversee your every move so as to prevent any misdeeds, naturally.
What? You want to follow me around the entire time?
Of course. Not that I want to, mind you. And I will not tolerate any objections. Understood?
She can't do this to me.
What was that, Bobhead?
Oh, no, it's nothing.
Very well, then. Let us get this investigation over with. We mustn't stay here in the inner sanctum a moment longer than necessary.
Please don't rush me.
It is not without reason that I insist on a speedy investigation, Barbed Head. I am a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, you see, who guides the people of Karine.
The only thing you're good at guiding people towards is a ditch.
As such, I must not sully myself with the blood of battle that Lady Kira bears.
The blood of battle? If it's that big of a problem, why don't you head on down now? I won't do anything. I promise.
No, lawyers are never to be trusted. Now make haste so that we may leave here soon. Oh, and one more thing.
What now?
Your victory the other day was but a stroke of fortune. But this time my insights shall reveal the absolute truth. So brace yourself for a defeat most bitter, lawyer.
I will. Now can I get on with my investigation?
As long as you know where we stand.
You better hurry up and
We're standing on a very high cliff.
before she changes her mind. You know, the last person who said that something didn't count, well, let's just say I beat her a couple more times in court.
Von Karma. You know, this is a cliff, and if I throw you, nobody's gonna find the body.
You'd be surprised how good they are at finding things. I'm sorry, but if Sad Monk is on the case, he's probably going to find them. Let's take a closer look, shall we?
Mask.
Mask. Hey, isn't this Lady Kira's robe?
Oh, Holy Mother, Lady Kira's robe is...
I know how you feel, but we should leave it as is to preserve the crime scene.
You imbecile! This is the actual robe Lady Kira once wore!
It is? What the heck is it made of? I mean, nothing should look as good after a few hundred years.
Enough! If I say it's the actual robe, it is the actual robe! That foul murderer shall not get away with this.
It is tough to see a piece of history sloppily tossed on the ground like this, though. It even looks like it's been mended a number of times. This robe kind of smells.
How dare you insult such a sacred piece of clothing like that?
No, I meant that it smells like incense.
Oh, I see. The scent you detected is from the sacred incense used to purify Lady Kira's robe. Whenever a rite is to be performed, the robe is first scented with sacred incense.
If this still smells like incense now, the scent must have been much stronger last night when the victim was killed. Excuse me.
Oh, I didn't even realize that was water. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's been stained red by the High Priest's blood.
The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return.
What's that from?
An old legend.
Wait, does that mean that the rebel-hunting Lady Kira in the newspaper is the real deal? Nah, that's crazy talk. Whoa, this is blood.
This is a statue of Warbod, the bird on which Lady Kira based her appearance.
And all this blood is from the High Priest, huh?
He no doubt embraced the statue in the hope that Lady Kira would save him from death. May his soul rest in peace.
Considering the amount of blood, he must have been stabbed with considerable force.
I mean, that statue's front feather kind of looks like a dagger, doesn't it?
It has very sharp points.
Yeah.
So, interesting. There's no way Maya would be strong enough to deliver such a blow. Unless the priest was pushed onto him. It's a lantern. And it's still lit.
Of course it is. The sacred flames on the 4 lanterns here have burned for centuries. Anyone who extinguishes even one of them would be put to death immediately.
So that's why they're outfitted with glass wind guards. Still, I'd better keep my distance, just in case. So the moon and these lanterns were the only sources of light up here then.
The rite is performed by the light of the full moon because moonlight is a purifying force.
I see.
No touching! No touching!
You know the candle!
I wasn't going to.
You don't take candle!
I think that's everything.
There's
Oh wait, no, there's a letter.
Yep.
Sorry, it's being hidden by my furniture.
A blood-stained scrap of paper. Looks like some kind of note or letter, perhaps. But it's written in Kirdese, so I can't read a lick.
Let me see that. Once the flame is lit, then
Oh,
It didn't have anything else.
Okay.
will be. This is simply impossible to read. Wait.
What is it?
This stamp in the lower right. It's the mark of those insurgents, the Defiant Dragons.
The rebel group? What's it doing here? Is there some kind of connection between the High Priest and the rebels? Impossible. Looks like that about does it for this area. Right, so yeah, you can change the look as well. What an amazing wall painting. So this is Lady Kira.
Do you see that red mark above her brow? That is the character for death in Kiranese. It is the mark of resolve to fight to the end. There are many different marks we make on our bodies, each with a different meaning.
Interesting. Come to think of it, you have marks on your face, once. So did the High Priest.
The High Priest's marks are those of a monk, while mine are of a royal priestess. All members of the Kiranese clergy have such marks upon them. The shape and location of the marks vary in accordance to conditions like status and age. And all records about them are kept at Temple.
So
Temple,
it's kind
temple,
of like
temple,
a national ID registry, huh?
Tarrust's autopsy report updated.
Is that a weapon in her hand?
Yes, it is Lady Kira's dagger, the very same one used in the Wright. It is made to resemble the warbod, the bird Lady Kira fashioned herself after.
So that dagger is the weapon that took the High Priest's life.
Presumably.
If you wish to know more about Lady Kira, you need but ask.
I get the feeling she's going to be super relevant to this case. I should definitely ask the princess for more details later. Remember, see the arrows on the sides? You could actually use the right stick to change your look.
Oh.
Perspective.
Dagger feather.
It's a statue of a bird. Guess I'll take a closer look at it.
I see a footprint. But nothing to actually... Oh. Wait, the other side has an eye.
Look, the bird's missing its eye. I feel sorry for the poor fella.
Are you the one who took it?
Of course, I just came here today.
This statue has been here for ages. I suppose some damage is to be expected. I shall ask my mother to have it repaired.
No wonder there are no lawyers left. I'd leave too if I were always treated like this. What do you mean? You are always treated like this. Even back home. I don't think I'll find anything else of interest around here.
I don't know, that mark looks like a footprint, but I guess it's not.
Did you observe everything from that side?
It said yes, but...
Well, I don't know. You didn't observe any of the rocks.
I'll get it. I'll get to it.
There's something hanging off the ritual curtain here. These look like those prayer flags down at the Plaza of Devotion.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that was for me.
Except they are arranged like no prayer flags I've ever seen.
How so?
All of these flags have been sewn together.
Hang on.
Almost like a parachute?
Yeah, I was joking, game!
I love how you're just pulling these out of your ass, and I'm just like, hey. Whoa. I'm just like, oh, who's gonna tell him? Anyone? I'm gonna tell him.
I'm way too good at this.
I'm literally like Kristoff in Frozen. I'm gonna tell him. Don't you dare. Hey, you're right. It's like they're one big banner now.
There is something written on a piece of it. Donated by Tarrust in Me. It seems this piece is from a donation Abbot Imni made at some point.
Sus.
Very.
Well, something I did notice was this.
That lantern looks broken, but it's hard to make out the details from this angle. I'll take a closer look when I'm in a better spot.
Rock.
I'm gonna use the rock. This rock must have fallen from higher up on the mountain.
That's not a rock. That's a boulder.
It's the other way around.
I know.
It's not a boulder, it's a rock.
I know, I get it.
I got Italy. I got France. I got Iraq. It's like the perfect perch for taking a peek over that curtain. Well, up I go. Wow, what an incredible view. It almost boggles the mind.
Get down from there this instant!
Right, sorry, I'll be right there. Looks like the inner sanctum is just slightly higher up than the top of that mountain. I guess that confirms that the stairs from the Plaza of Devotion are the only way up. The snow around the lantern on the left looks strange. Maybe I should take a look around. I think I'd better go take a closer look. Nothing particularly interesting here. There's no snow here.
Yeah, that should have been attached to the dirt ground instead of the snow around the dirt ground.
Yeah. Maybe it was removed because it would interfere with the Wright?
The day before the Wright, the temperature in this area plunged below freezing. Even the Plaza of Devotion was covered in a layer of white frost.
Must be the elevation. It wasn't all that cold back in town, as I recall. This lantern is damaged. The wind guard is completely broken.
Damaged? Was this your doing?
No, I didn't even touch it. Why do you always blame me for things?
Then perhaps a falling rock struck it. I will request that it be repaired when we are finished here. Of course, I doubt you will live long enough to see it restored.
My life expectancy is basically cut in half because of my job alone. I'll be back to take a look. You'll see. The snow has obviously been cleared away here, and the lantern is broken. I still have that camera I brought to take pictures of my trip. I should snap one of this area here, just in case. Nothing else particularly interesting here.
Is there anything I'm missing from your angle?
I don't think so, but yeah, go into the corners.
Whatever you guys were eating, it fell underneath my slipper.
That's not food. That looks like yarn.
No, not that. That.
That looks like a sesame seed.
Okay.
Might
Why
have
there
been.
I didn't have seeds, so.
Huh. There was something you didn't. Oh, there's the text too.
Oops.
Nothing particularly interesting here. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. This mountain face is like a towering wall. There are characters carved into it, but I have no idea what they mean.
There is a prison at the apex of this mountain.
A prison? Way up there?
It is said that Lady Kira laid those...
No, it's okay. She's talking about
It's fine, it's balancing on a thread.
that.
It is said that Lady Kira laid those she defeated to rest atop this mountain, so that their souls would not spawn evil spirits.
I'm feeling queasy just thinking about being all the way up there. And the fact that it's a prison just makes it worse.
Same text, same text, same text, same text. Is there anything else I'm missing? Maybe this? Nope. These? Nope.
You're missing the blaringly obvious thing.
Oh, this one's cleared too.
Well, no, look at the wall. The wall on the right side. See the hand? Look at your hand when you're over it.
Oh yeah, no, okay. I'm sorry, I thought you meant their handprint. I didn't.
No. Dude, when it's lit up like that, that means you can investigate.
Yeah, I get it.
During the rite, the inner sanctum was fully enclosed by this ritual curtain, making this case something of a locked room mystery. Wow.
They must have vented.
The purification rite is akin to a bathing ritual for Lady Kira. Therefore, it must be closed off from the outside world.
Oh, so the inner
Well, that's
sanctum is like her private bathroom.
Indeed. So see to it that you keep it clean.
This flap in the center acts as the ritual curtain's door, but that's about it.
And what was that shrill scream for just now?
It's just, I'm afraid of heights. I didn't notice it when I was climbing up, but now that I can see all the way down, gulp. I guess that flight of stairs from this Plaza of Devotion really is the only way up or down. I think maybe observe the other lantern.
I did observe the other lanterns.
From the angle, maybe like from that angle, like look around the area still, because I don't think it's clear. It's very clear the side that you're on. Like go over that's the side, the one, the other side. From here, look over everything.
Am I not seeing something that I should be seeing?
Just look around the entire thing. Go back to the middle. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. Go back to the middle.
Oh, that's what you meant by go back.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Look at the broken lantern again.
See, it's getting checked.
Oh yeah, that's right. You haven't talked to her yet. You haven't
Yeah,
talked
I
to
know.
her.
That's what I was going to do next.
Yes, I think you've looked at everything now, so you might as well talk to her. Could you tell me about this place, Your Benevolence?
I have nothing to say to you, lawyer.
Is that because you don't actually know much about it?
You ill-mannered! I am the crown princess of Karine! There is nothing I do not know! Nina!
Whoa, where'd she come from? Hey, no cheating!
Silence, barbed head! Nina's knowledge is my knowledge. End of discussion.
What is she, your pocket internet?
This spring is where Lady Kira came to cleanse her body of the blood of battle. And today's purification rite is a ceremony that traces its origins back to those days. Cleansing Lady Kira's robe in the sacred water lends one courage for the next battle.
I see. Thank you for that excellent explanation.
Commoners are normally barred from here except for the day of the rite.
Who normally controls the access to this place?
The High Priest and his family are responsible for that.
The High Priest and his family, huh? Could you tell me about the High Priest and his family?
Abbot Imi lived with his wife and his disciple, acolyte Horay Zealot.
Jeez.
A young...
Praise a lot.
I didn't think about that. I thought it was pray zealot.
No, praise a lot.
Praise a lot. Alright. Okay.
A young man the couple took into their home upon finding him near our kingdom's border.
Speaking of his wife, isn't she the one who usually plays the role of Lady Kira?
Yes, but as she is with child, her role was appointed to someone else. The killer no doubt offered to stand in as she saw it as a chance to slay the High Priest.
No, you have it backwards. He was the one who asked Maya to stand in.
Then that braggart must have embellished her qualifications.
I'm really not sure how she could. Besides, why didn't you stand in for the High Priest's wife then?
Did I not tell you before? As a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, the role of Lady Kira is forbidden to me.
Sounds like an excuse to me.
For those descended of her holiness must not defile their bodies with the blood of battle.
Oh yeah, you did say that, didn't you? You should probably talk with the High Priest's wife and Acolyte Zealot later, too. So could you tell me more about this Lady Kira?
As an outsider, I suppose your ignorance is all but unavoidable.
Whatever happened to you need but ask?
Nana!
It would only be funny if she just poofed into existence like a genie. Smoke bomb!
Lady Kira was the Holy Mother's younger sister. But unlike her older sister, she lacked the ability to channel spirits. However, it is said that none could equal her skill with the dagger.
Oh, this became relevant fast.
The Holy Mother guides our souls, and Lady Kira keeps the peace with her dagger. Lady Kira was prepared to die for her people. She cloaked herself in a sacred battle robe and concealed her face as her sister did.
Okay, but who is she fighting against?
Throughout our history, we have been set upon by rebels. Now is no different.
Oh, so what you're saying is you're an empire.
For our enemy now is the Defiant Dragons, led by that insurgent Dirk.
So Lady Kira played a role akin to the police, huh?
Can I just say that their symbol literally just looks like the D&D's logo?
Maybe that's, I don't know. Huh, funny.
It's literally like one stroke shy.
So what's with the bird imagery?
Lady Kira's robe is fashioned in the likeness of a warbird. It is a fearsome bird that is unique to Perrine.
I see. And what about the recent rebel hunter, Lady Kira? Who do you think she is?
I have heard about her, but I have yet to ascertain the truth. However, I believe her to be a vigilante, or more precisely, a patriot.
So even Princess Rafa doesn't know the true identity of the rebel hunter, huh?
That's Josh.
That's the boy.
Destroy the boy!
That about does it for the Inner Sanctum. I should probably head back to the Plaza of Devotion and let Emma know I'm done. After all, she's the one putting her neck on the line for me to investigate this place. Right, now you can leave.
No, I'm gonna be annoying to her first.
Apple or peach?
What do you want? Right? And you get donuts. You get donuts. You get 2.
What is that badge you bear?
It's a sunflower pin. They're quite popular in my country.
It is rather cute, I must say.
Actually, it's just my attorney's badge.
Oh? So you mean it would have actually been worth more as a cheap accessory?
My profession is worth more than $1.20,
What a sucker blade.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is a book from your land, is it not?
yes, it's a guidebook of Karine that was written by people back home.
Oh, so there are people in your land who know of our fair kingdom? Then I imagine it must say something about me in there, correct?
No.
Actually, yes, it says the dance of devotion is performed by an adorable little princess.
Dare they write of me as though I were a child?
You are a child.
You're 14.
And you act like a younger child.
Hey, I'm just reading what it said. No, she does seem secretly pleased.
Don't mind me, I'm just eating a donut.
You stupid American pig!
I'm hard at work here.
Did she just...
I think that's a general thing. Adama, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, get that thing away from me!
Alright, I'll just put it away.
Who told you to put it away? How am I supposed to inspect it if you do that?
Keep it out, put it away. I wish she'd make up her mind.
Put it in and out, constantly. Wait.
Excuse me?
Too young.
You
Hello.
wanna run that by me again there, princess?
Okay. I think we're done here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Let's
first.
see. I want to make sure I get it done.
Does it matter?
Well, you want to make sure you don't waste time, right?
I suppose.
Alright, so Plaza of Devotion.
I second that emotion. Yeah.
Wow, they're still praying.
The religious devotion of our people is the pride of our kingdom. Come what may, they will continue to pray until tomorrow afternoon.
I will say this level of devotion is certainly to be respected. Now to find Emma. Oh, I want to be this guy. You there, wait! I want to ask you something. Okay.
Who the hell is
Do you know me? And do I know you?
Hang on.
Oh,
I know
it's
somebody.
It's butts.
I know.
No, it's not actually.
I know somebody who should fit that role much better because
Actually,
he
yeah.
looks very similar.
Actually,
No
yeah.
wonder.
Josh, you want to be him?
You look almost like him. The only difference is your hair's not covering your eyes.
You want to be him?
You do realize I usually come late, so doing any voices, someone's gonna have to take over.
I'll be him while you're away. While you're not here.
It's a good thing you're almost done because I don't have to do this for very long. Do you know me, and do I know you?
Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm a lawyer.
No! I want to know if you know who I am.
Huh? How should I know? I've never even seen you before. This guy's acting real strange. I wonder if he has amnesia or something.
Oh gosh, this is previous.
I should talk to him a little more, just in case he's connected to this case somehow.
Not amnesia again.
He's dressed like a parachuter. Oh, jeez.
A paratrooper.
Yes,
Trooper.
I agree.
I agree.
Present this.
Ah, my head.
Generic text.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Oh shit, that was Phoenix.
It's generic text.
I doubt any of this is gonna work for
No,
him right
let's just not waste time.
now.
Are you having trouble remembering who you are? I'm sorry if I offended you.
Oh, never mind. This Phoenix.
I thought he was going to pull a weapon on me. He's eating lizards. Oh, is he trying to buff up his stamina?
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing.
But he's just pulling some snack out one after another.
I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do. I know it's something important.
Do you know this man or something, Barbed Head?
No, I just said I've never met him before, didn't I? Aren't you listening?
Are you Lady Kira?
You know of Lady Kira, then you are Karainese, I take it.
Munch, maybe.
Why do I have a feeling he's a base jumper?
You'll see. Wait, are those lizards he's eating?
What? You want one?
No thanks, I just ate.
Ah, now I remember. Get a load of this.
Get a load of this.
Oh, this is someone we've met before.
Kung Fu? Crane style.
Well,
what?
I believe he suffers from a far more serious malady than mere memory loss.
no good, huh? Guess I'll try somebody else.
Was that something or somebody?
Somebody else.
So who was that man, and what did he want, Barbed Head?
I wish I knew.
Hey, Mr. Wright.
I think that's Emma.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Mr.
Shit.
Oh, wait, no, that's you.
I'm Emma. Hey, what now?
Shit.
How? What? Who? What's wrong? I didn't surprise you that badly, did I?
Something tells me she knows who it is.
Oh no, it's nothing.
She's an old acquaintance from previous games.
I know that.
Actually, I've been
playing the old once.
I've been looking for you. I wanted to tell you I investigated the crime scene. I hope it wasn't too much trouble getting my investigation of the inner sanctum proved. Oh, it was fine. Prosecutor Sadnati gave his okay straight away. He seems like a rather fair-minded prosecutor. He said that you would probably give up once you saw the crime scene for yourself. and that moving on before the trial began would be the smart thing to do. He must be feeling really confident about his case. Well, just so you know, I have no intention of giving up. I figured. That's why I prepared a little gift for you. I thought it might help your investigation. Here, it's all yours. I wanted to bring you a bunch of other forensic tools, but they were confiscated at the airport. Luminol testing fluid. This might actually come in handy. Also, I made a copy of the crime scene photo for you. Thanks. All this will definitely come in handy. So this is what the High Priest's body looked like after the murder. I'll keep this along with the photo I took of the crime scene.
The High Priest's body, a shoveled out area of snow, and a lantern with a broken wind guard.
Oh yeah! They're done questioning Maya. Really? I should go pay her a visit then. Poor Maya, she must be feeling pretty lonely. I should let her know that I'll be defending her too.
Wait.
Oh shoot, son, I have to get going. You sure seem busy. That's because his ephemeral holiness is a real slave driver. His ephemeral holiness? Prosecutor Sudnat, he's like the world's hardest riddle, wrapped in a flowy sash. I keep wondering if it's just a clash of cultures type of thing, you know? Like, he'll ask the most insane things of me without batting a single long eyelash of his. This Prosecutor Sudnat sounds like he's used to holding some serious clout. Why do I have such bad luck with prosecutors? First, it was the glamorous fop, and now I'm finally rid of that grating, bling-loving Europhile, and get this guy.
Okay, the glimmering fop is Gavin. I don't get the...
No, that's the same guy. It's still Gavin.
Oh, okay.
It's still Gavin. Oh no, now I'm really going to be late. They'll probably make me listen to one of those really long sutras again. See you later. Makes her listen to sutras? Sounds like Emma's got it pretty rough, too.
She does not appreciate Prosecutor Sadmati's sutras. What ingratitude. It appears that she, too, is lacking in religious devotion.
I'm an atheist! I don't think that's what the problem is here. Besides, Emma's not even a Curanist.
Well, I can't present to her anything because she's not going to react to it.
Might as well just go see Maya.
Really? Another time?
To think I would witness a lawyer being allowed to pass through the same...
Yeah, well, I would unless I had to. Those stairs were brutal to climb.
What's this? Do you even know how many monks would give their lives to pass through that gate? Be thankful for the great honor you have been afforded.
Yes, you're being deeds.
I really want to smack her right now.
She probably does. She does deserve a good slapping.
All of the booties to
What?
slap.
What?
Does she get better later, or is...
That's a spoiler.
Okay.
Acolyte Zealot is still focused on his prayers.
Is not such devotion worthy of commendation. Still, he has not yet learned of the High Priest's death. When I think of how he will learn of it once his prayers are over...
Yeah, it does seem cruel, doesn't it? They're still praying. That's really something.
It's called their absolute devotion to Lady Kira.
But you don't have to pray to her. You don't have to pray to her in your benevolence?
Our customs dictate that I must never associate myself with Lady Kira in any way. Instead, it is my duty to offer my prayers and dance to the Holy Mother every day. Why don't you try offering up a dance or two? I think you'll find it quite uplifting.
No, thanks.
Because Phoenix can't dance for shit.
No, he's not that kind of person.
2 left feet.
Alright.
Yeah, he has no right feet.
We're wasting time now.
I know, but it's stuff we haven't done.
Yeah.
That man we just met, he seems
seemed quite suspicious to me. I'll just do those two and we'll move on.
Yeah, we'll go to the detentions.
Don't tell me he's an acquaintance of yours.
Not everyone who's suspicious is friends with a lawyer or vice versa, you know. For example, I have many upstanding friends and acquaintances, like a chief prosecutor.
And a butt.
You're not wrong. You're not
hold on.
wrong.
Which chief prosecutor?
Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth?
Edgeworth.
Okay.
Yeah, he's chief prosecutor now.
Well, as long as your friends are free from the taint of corruption.
They are. And not everything is about good and evil. Technically, Edgeworth was involved with corruption at some point.
Yeah, but he didn't know it.
Are you going to speak with that woman?
If you mean Maya, then yes, there's something I need to talk to her about.
Something like a jailbreak?
And how exactly could we do that with you on guard watching us like hawks? Point taken, let's go. Alright, to the detention center.
All I imagine is her going like this.
I just imagine she's like, alright, to the detention center. Ow, 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 ow!
I love how Maya goes from her getting in trouble in her hometown
to getting in trouble in another country.
Yeah, this is the second time she's been on trial for something.
Second?
So yeah,
Yes,
you're underestimating her.
Third or fourth?
This is like the fourth, I think?
Yeah, something like that.
This is like number 11.
Nick, I knew you'd come.
Maya, she sure looks tired. How are you holding up?
It wasn't me, but no one will believe me. Oh.
I have to admit, I'm still a bit in shock. Who'd have thought you'd get caught up in something like this, and so far from home? But I'm going to defend you, so hang in there. We can do this if we work together.
This is all my fault. I mean, you came to Karine just to visit me. We hadn't seen each other in ages, and then this happens.
I haven't seen her this down in ages either. Come on, remember who you're talking to. Besides, I thought you'd be used to being the usual suspect by now.
See? It's not her first rodeo, or her second.
No.
I guess you're right. And you saved me each and every time.
Yep, so just tell me everything you can, and let's go from there.
Bardhead, stop stalling and go straight to the matter of the true import. We know she's the murderer, therefore it is time for her confession. Your benevolence. What brings the royal priestess to a place like this? I am watching over this lawyer to keep him from tampering with anything in this case.
She really wanted to investigate with me.
Now out with it! Confess your crime!
Please, your benevolence, could you please take it down a notch or three? Maya, please tell me what you can. I know this must be difficult, but anything you can remember might help.
Sure, okay.
Appreciate it. Or do we want to talk first?
Just do the talking first.
Okay.
Examine! Perceive! Why does that guard keep eyeballing me? Can't let him get to me. Can't let him get to me. Ah, it's doing it again.
Okay, that was actually kind of funny.
I didn't kill the High Priest. I wouldn't even dream of it. I mean, he always treated me so well. Abbot Imni was an important figure with a ton of duties, including training acolytes. He was really kind, even to a foreigner like me. He even invited me over to his house whenever I was between training sessions. How could I ever kill somebody like that?
He sounds like a really good person. I think I would have liked him.
It was so much fun. I got to enjoy meals with his family and everything. And his wife was a master of Pyrenees cuisine. I've never eaten better in my life.
It's like they were her family, at home away from home in this foreign land.
Jeez, if that's the case, it's like losing a father.
Kinda, yeah. They must have been a source of comfort, but with being here for training all alone.
And, you know, not having a family.
Yeah, the only one she has back home is Pearl, technically.
She's basically kind of like a younger sister of...
Yeah.
But
what?
I can't completely deny the charge either.
Huh?
As I suspected, the snake has shown her true colors at last.
It's Rainbow! Your benevolence, please. I'm trying to figure out what really happened here. So what do you mean you can't completely deny the charge?
Well, during the purification rite, I suddenly got really sleepy. The next thing I knew, Abba Imi was, you know...
You suddenly got sleepy?
That sounds like a channeling.
Either that or she was drugged.
True.
So then you didn't actually see the High Priest get murdered?
No, I didn't, but... if I was possessed by some crazed spirit while I was asleep, then... What an excuse! How dare you pin your crime on another person's soul?
Wouldn't have been the first time.
Be honest. What you call training is but an extended vacation in reality. And that training here is simply for prestige. No, it's not like that at all.
Training.
I'm training to become the master of the Quran channeling technique. A neophyte practitioner such as you becoming a channeling master? I think not. The spiritual power required is beyond the means of an outsider like you.
Rafa seems to really hate fakers. I found you, faker! You're a phony! This girl's a great big phony!
We should really play the new game.
Yeah. But Maya does actually have the power to channel spirits. I should let Rafa know. Your benevolence, I wouldn't call Maya a neophyte. Because she can already
Wait, Nick!
What?
Can I talk to you for a second?
Why is she whispering all of a sudden?
I want to keep my spirit channeling ability a secret while I'm here, Nick. Well, I'll explain later. Just keep it a secret for now, okay?
If you say so. Settle.
What is all that whispering about over there?
Oh, it's nothing really. I'll have to ask about this later when Princess Rafa's not around.
Oh, I almost forgot. Nick,
Yes?
about Amma Imi's murder, there was something I noticed I thought strange.
Oh?
What you noticed?
So, what is it you noticed?
Well, you probably won't believe me, but...
Why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Okay, so you know what? You know that spring?
The spring? You mean the pool in front of the Warbat statue?
Yeah, that. The water in there was dark red. And when I say dark red, I mean blood red.
Oh, that? Yeah, I saw it too.
You did?
Yeah, the High Priest's blood turned it red.
What? No, that's not what I meant. The spring was red before he was killed.
Wait, what? So, it was already red? Even though the High Priest was killed?
Yeah, I noticed it during the purification rite, just before I passed out. It's just like the ancient legend said.
What ancient legend?
You heard this, Phoenix.
The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. That's how it goes, anyway. Hold on. Yes, there is a legend about the inner sanctum that says just that. But the water runs red this time thanks to the murder. The police investigation confirmed it.
You mean the biased police investigation?
Perhaps your eyes were deceived by the lantern light reflecting off the water. I don't think that was it, though.
An ancient legend, huh? I wonder if it's connected to this murder scene.
My statement at the court record.
The water being red before he was killed is suspicious.
Nick?
Yes?
So, actually, there's one more thing.
What's up with Maya? She keeps looking over at her benevolence, like she's worried about what Rafa will think. One more thing!
There's something I want to show you.
There is?
I found this at the inner sanctum after I came to. Uh-oh.
Is this a letter? It's in Kiranese.
See that stamp on the far left at the end of the letter? Doesn't it look familiar?
It's the Lady Kira symbol. This red stamp here?
That's the mark of Lady Kira.
Oh, right. It looks just like the mark on her forehead.
Lady Kira, you say? Let me see that. Why this is...
What? What does it say?
Do not perform the rite. I know what you are planning, Lady Kira.
That sounds like a threat. Or a warning. Whoever's pretending to be Lady Kira was pressuring the High Priest to stop the rite.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me, too. Nick, do you think?
Wait. First, there's that ancient legend.
The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return.
Now there's also Lady Kira's warning. Plus, with the Warbad dagger being eyed as the murder weapon. Don't tell me.
That's why she has to be the real deal. It gives me chills just thinking about it. I bet Lady Kira's spirit possessed the sacred rope or something.
Don't tell me. You actually believe that the real Lady Kira returned to kill the High Priest? Now see, even Psycho was surprised by that. 2 points.
If you're not drinking it anymore.
It's empty.
Yeah.
Don't be silly, Nick.
Huh?
Historical figures don't come back to life. I mean, give me a break.
Unless you channel them. Do you know who you are, Maya?
Did you forget the last time you saw him?
Are you stupid? Actually, no, don't answer that. I know the answer to that already.
You got possessed by his ex.
But you were saying only yesterday how it was more fun to believe that she's the real deal.
Yeah, yesterday. I wish I could keep on entertaining that fantasy, too. But the fact is, we're dealing with a murder here. Thus, my days of dreaming have come to an end. I'm going to keep it real from now on, and you should too, Nick.
I thought you said I was the boring one because I was keeping it real.
Sorry, I guess I've outgrown that stepladder argument we always have.
Oh my gosh, they brought it back.
Yeah, of course they did. I think you meant mean ladder. So what do you mean by keeping it real?
Beetlejuice.
Oh yeah, rechat.
Yeah, I have to say his name one more time, mister.
Excluding Chronicles, Maya appears in four of the games, and in both Edgeworth games, she is in this sense has been accused of murder 6 times. 2 we never get to see because we're following Edgeworth.
Wow.
Of course.
Well, we're gonna get to that eventually.
Yep.
Have you started playing them on your own time?
No, we're gonna be doing it on
Well,
stream.
we're doing all of the attorney games. After we're done Spirit of Justice, we'll take a little bit of a break, but then we're going to the old ones.
Yeah.
Okay, I
the
gotta
Great
go.
Ace Attorney.
Oh yeah, the older ones
Yeah.
in terms of timeline.
The timeline.
Yeah.
I gotta
So you
go
know
back.
how...
See you later.
Okay, bye.
So you know how someone is dressed up like Lady Kira and capturing rebels, right?
Oh, you mean the Rebel Hunter Lady Kira in the papers?
Yeah, that one. I think that's probably sent this warning. What nonsense is this? You dare to suggest that Abbot Inni is slain by Lady Kira? You nincompoop! The Rebel Hunter is sure to be a vigilante who loves this kingdom. And it is that patriotism that led them to cloak their identity in the guise of Lady Kira.
Sometimes patriotism can lead to very criminal acts.
Such a patriot would never slay the High Priest.
Unless, like, Phoenix brought up, like, what if he had a connection to the rebels?
Yeah.
I guess it's only natural for Princess Rafa to see it that way, but I can't let it go at that.
Besides, why would such a vigilante want to stop the purification rite in the first place?
I haven't figured that one out yet.
I rest my case.
Still, if this rebel hunter had a compelling enough reason, they might have killed the High Priest after he ignored their warning.
You big dummy! You can't fool me! It was you who forged that warning letter. You are trying to shed your guilt onto our most sacred Lady Kira. Admit it! No, I'd never do such a thing.
Now, your benevolence. Let's try to remain rational about this. Maya, did you show that letter to the police?
No. I was afraid that it would anger everybody needlessly. So I was waiting to show it to you, Nick.
And judging by her benevolence's reaction, I'd say Maya was right to be worried. Wait, what are... There are a number of places on this letter where there are 3 holes in a row. Are these supposed to be some sort of a message to you? Not that we'll be finding out anytime soon, I suspect. Alright, accused, wrap it up.
Need to double check something.
Are you trying to connect it to the Warbad statue's points?
No. I already know what it is. It's the necklace.
I see where you're getting at. Although here's the thing though. If that's the case, then like how would that explain the multiples of it? Unless you're trying to say it was folded.
Yeah.
Possibly. I don't think we have enough to go on it yet, because it looks like the holes are too far apart. If it was the necklace, wouldn't the holes be bigger?
That or this.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, there's nothing else that has that pattern on it.
Alright, Q's wrap it up.
I guess they have more questions for me.
Yeah, at least I have a better idea of what we're up against now.
Oh, Nick, there's something I've been meaning to say. I don't need a lawyer this time.
What are you talking about?
It's just, you know that they have Defense Culpability Act here in Karai, right?
Bruh, I've already done a case here. I think I know what I'm getting into.
Well, if I'm found guilty, you'll be charged with abetting a criminal.
Maya, thanks for thinking of me, but don't worry, Maya. We'll pull through this together someday. We always have, haven't we?
Yeah, but we're not in Kansas anymore, you know?
True, but I've been through one trial here already. And I know what I'm getting myself into. We're going to win this one, no matter what. Because I believe in your innocence.
Yeah, I know. I've always won because of your faith in me.
That's right. So, it's all aboard the Phoenix Freedom Express.
Thank you. Well, I'll see you later. Bravado will not save you tomorrow, and then it will be too late to ask for mercy.
We're going to beat this charge. You'll see.
I don't care to understand every single word that was spoken, but I don't like the sound of that Phoenix Freedom Express one bit.
Wait. Don't tell me you don't know what Freedom Express refers to.
Of course I know. Do not presume to know what I do not know.
Nena? I'm no closer understanding why someone would want the High Priest dead. But given the use of the Warbad dagger and the existence of the warning letter, I'd say the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira is the real prime suspect. It might help if I knew a little more about this modern-day Lady Kira. I wonder if anyone has any info on her.
Albie.
Albie? Maybe the first thing I should do is to go someplace where locals like to gather. So the bazaar.
I think we're gonna call it here, though.
Let's move to the bazaar first, and then we can call it there. Got it. One jump ahead of the bread.
Man, this place is real bizarre.
Very well. I mean, look at all the bizarre stuff there. There's an ox just out in the open with a bobblehead. I guess the bazaar is as good a place to start as any. Now, who should I?
I see. So that is what a Freedom Express is.
Consulting her pocket internet again, I see.
Mr. Wright!
That sounds like...
Is Miss Maya okay? I believe her, Mr. Wright. I know she didn't do it. Do you now, boy? Oh, Kuka! Your benevolence!
Boy.
You mustn't trust in lawyers, you... Are you not the accused from the last trial? Oh,
What's wrong, Albie?
Your benevolence speaks with the, You may speak in the vernacular, little monk. Now what is your name? Yes, your benevolence. I'll be your guide, your benevolence. Know this, Albie, your soul is only as clean as, or filthy as the company you keep.
I wish you'd stop insinuating that all lawyers are trash.
Please forgive me, your benevolence, but Mr. Wright is a very trustworthy man. And I trust him as a lawyer.
I'm just imagining, like, Rafa is Filthy Frank. Know your fucking place, trash.
Oh, what's this? I'm sorry. Forgive my insolence. If a common boy such as he can place his trust in lawyers, it can only be because of my failure at the Hall of Justice the other day.
Ooh, she just hurls up in the corner like this.
Mr. Wright, her benevolence has sunk into the ground.
She must really feel responsible for what happened in court that day. Let's give her some breathing room for now. I'm sure she'll be back on her feet.
Time to go run to Maya.
Yeah, she's just like huddled on the ground.
Yeah, she's just like.
So I stood there waving goodbye. In the meantime, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Of course not. I'm always glad to help.
And he will help next time. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back with Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door.
Where's the save?
Top.
I'm gonna order a tab.
Which one's the any key?